Have you ever looked at the world and wondered, what is all this? What is this universe? What is the mind? What is the body? Who is the one experiencing all of this? And why does existence appear the way it does? Thousands of years ago, the ancient yogis of India asked these same questions. And from deep meditation, observation, and inner realization, they revealed one of the oldest systems of spiritual knowledge ever known to humanity. This system is called Sankhya. Sankhya Yoga is not merely a religion. It is not blind belief. It is a map of existence itself, a complete analysis of reality, a science of consciousness. In this video, we will go from the beginning of creation to the formation of the mind, the senses, the body, the universe, and finally, the liberation of consciousness itself. This is Sankhya Yoga. Before we begin, you must understand one thing. According to Sankhya, reality is made of two eternal principles. Only two, Purusha and Prakriti. Purusha is pure consciousness, pure awareness, the silent witness. It does not act. It does not change. It is beyond birth and death, beyond time, beyond space. Purusha is not the body, not the mind, not thoughts, not emotions. It is the one who observes all of them. If thoughts come and go, but something watches them, that watcher is Purusha. If emotions rise and disappear, but something remains aware, that awareness is Purusha. Purusha is like light. It illuminates everything, but remains untouched. Now the second principle, Prakriti. Prakriti is primordial nature, the cosmic source of all manifestation. Everything in existence emerges from Prakriti. The stars, the galaxies, the body, the senses, the mind, energy, matter, thought, emotion, time, space, even intelligence itself. Everything changing belongs to Prakriti. But originally, Prakriti exists in a state of perfect equilibrium, a silent potential, unmanifest, like a still ocean before waves arise. Inside Prakriti exist three fundamental forces called the three Gunas, Sattva, Rajas, and Tamas. These three Gunas are the foundation of all experience, all psychology, all matter, all existence. Sattva is balance, clarity, harmony, light, wisdom, peace. Rajas is movement, desire, action, passion, restlessness, energy. Tamas is inertia, darkness, heaviness, ignorance, resistance, sleep. Everything in existence contains these three gunas. A peaceful mind is dominated by Sattva, an overactive mind by Rajas, a dull unconscious state by Tamas. Food has gunas, thoughts have gunas, music has gunas, people have gunas. Entire civilizations move through these forces. According to Sankhya, creation begins when Purusha comes into proximity with Prakriti. Understand carefully. Purusha does not create. It merely witnesses. But the presence of consciousness disturbs the equilibrium of Prakriti, and the cosmic process begins. Like a still lake disturbed by vibration. Then emerges the first manifestation, Mahat, the cosmic intelligence. Mahat is universal intelligence, the first awakening of order, the blueprint of reality. From Mahat arises Buddhi, higher intelligence, discrimination, the ability to know, the power of understanding. This is the faculty that allows truth to be recognized, the inner wisdom beyond emotion. But then, from Buddhi emerges Ahamkara, the ego principle. Ahamkara means I maker, the sense of individuality, the feeling of I am this. This is where separation begins. Pure awareness appears identified with body and mind, and the illusion of individuality emerges. From Ahamkara, the universe further unfolds. Now the three gunas begin to separate reality into different dimensions. From Sattvic Ahamkara emerge the powers of perception, the mind, and the senses. From Rajasic Ahamkara comes activity and energy, the power that drives movement. From Tamasic Ahamkara emerge the subtle elements of matter, the building blocks of the physical universe. Now let us go deeper. From the Sattvic aspect arise the five Gyanendriya, the organs of knowledge: hearing, touch, sight, taste, smell. These are not merely physical organs. They are powers of perception. Then arise the five Karmendriyas, the organs of action: speech, hands, feet, reproduction, excretion. Then comes Manas, the mind. In Sankhya, the mind is not consciousness itself. The mind is an instrument, a processor of sensory information, a bridge between senses and awareness. Thoughts happen in the mind, but awareness observes the mind. This distinction is extremely important. Most humans think they are the mind, but Sankhya says, you are the witness of the mind. Now from the Tamasic aspect emerge the Tanmatras, the subtle elements. These are the subtle potentials behind physical matter: sound, touch, form, taste, smell. These subtle vibrations later condense into the five Mahabhutas, the great elements: Akasha, ether or space; Vayu, air; Agni, fire; Apas, water; Prithvi, earth. These are not merely physical substances. They are principles of existence. Space represents openness and vibration. Air represents movement. Fire represents transformation. Water represents fluidity and cohesion. Earth represents solidity and structure. Everything in the universe is combinations of these five elements. Your body, mountains, stars, animals, plants, even thoughts are connected to elemental balance. The body itself is a temporary organization of the five elements. And after death, these elements dissolve back into nature. But Purusha remains untouched. Now we arrive at one of the deepest teachings of Sankhya: bondage. If Purusha is already pure and free, then why do humans suffer? Why fear? Why attachment? Why pain? Why confusion? Sankhya says suffering happens because of identification. Pure consciousness identifies with Prakriti. Awareness begins believing, I am the body, I am the mind, I am my thoughts, I am my emotions. This is avidya, ignorance, like an actor forgetting he is acting. When consciousness identifies with mental modifications, the cycle of karma begins. Desires form, actions happen, impressions are stored, attachments grow, fear arises, pleasure and pain continue endlessly. This cycle is called Samsara, the wheel of conditioned existence. But Sankhya does not stop at analysis. It gives liberation. The goal of Sankhya Yoga is Viveka, perfect discrimination, the clear realization that Purusha and Prakriti are separate. The body changes, but the witness does not. Thoughts change, but awareness remains. Emotions rise and disappear, but something silently observes them. That observer is your true nature. Liberation happens when consciousness no longer identifies with the movements of Prakriti, not by destroying the world, not by hating life, not by escaping reality, but by seeing clearly. The yogi understands, the mind is observed, therefore I am not the mind. The body is observed, therefore I am not the body. Thoughts are observed, therefore I am not thoughts. Even the ego is observed, therefore I am beyond the ego. Then pure awareness rests in itself. This state is Kaivalya, absolute freedom, complete aloneness of pure consciousness. Not loneliness, but freedom from false identification. According to Sankhya, the universe continues functioning. The body may continue living, the mind may continue thinking, but internally, the yogi is free, like the sky untouched by clouds, like a mirror untouched by reflections, like the sun untouched by what it illuminates. Now understand something profound. Sankhya influenced almost every major school of Indian spirituality. Classical yoga of Patanjali is built upon Sankhya philosophy. Many teachings of Vedanta interact deeply with Sankhya. Even Tantra uses similar cosmological structures, because Sankhya is one of the deepest attempts humanity ever made to explain consciousness and existence. Modern science studies matter. Sankhya studies experience itself. Science asks, what is the universe made of? Sankhya asks, who is the one experiencing the universe? And perhaps, that question is even deeper. Right now, sit silently for a moment. Observe your thoughts. Observe sensations. Observe emotions. Observe the body. Now ask yourself, who is observing? That silent witness has always been present, before every thought, before every identity, before every experience. Sankhya says, that witness is your true nature, eternal, unchanging, pure. Everything else is movement within Prakriti. The ancient yogis did not merely believe this. They realized it directly. And the path of yoga exists to help human beings realize it too. This was Sankhya Yoga, the ancient map of consciousness and creation. If you want more deep videos on yoga, consciousness, meditation, tantra, kundalini, and ancient spiritual knowledge, subscribe to the channel. And remember, you are not merely the body. You are not merely the mind. You are the witness behind all experience.